Another Chart Nerd TA video. So this morning I'm going to be diving back into Everdome. I didn't get an update out yesterday. I did manage to get an Algorand and Bitcoin video update out, so if you haven't already gone to check those out, please do, and let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, diving back into Everdome today. Welcome back to another update, and yeah, I think this is where I left off previously, okay, and I said that Everdome had this high here, okay, and you had this low down here, and basically from this high, okay, you're starting to retrace to this low, and yeah, basically I was looking for the areas of support. So straight away we mentioned the 050 and the 0618, okay, because this is the golden ratio, okay, it's the middle area of these Fibonacci charts here that I've got up at the moment. And you can see also we had this ascending level of support, okay, so we had this low, we had a higher low, and right now potentially all we're doing is drawing back to an ascending level of support, looking to bounce back up again, okay. So for me, key areas that I'm looking at the moment are currently where we're sitting right now, okay. If you start to see Everdome get a bounce here and start to pick up and start working its way back through the charts, amazing, okay, and you found an even higher level of support, and what you'll be doing is holding this low here, okay. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse today, or the buttons. Trading view's been a bit funny. Okay, but currently speaking, okay, you've retraced to this 050, okay, and you're sitting at a price of 0.00210. Okay, so right here we potentially could hold, but if you do see the fall through of that, okay, and you do see Dome start to come through this 050 and turn it to resistance here, do look for this pullback to this trend line, okay, and this is 0618, which could offer a golden opportunity, because what's tying up with this, okay, it would basically give you the completion of this A, B, C, okay, you're getting this large C wave down right now to support, looking for higher levels of support, and if you can hold, okay, above the zero fib, so as long as you can hold above the zero fib and close at one of these targets, okay, as I said, the 0618 is the golden ratio, okay, so that for me potentially is where we're looking for this retracement, and especially because you'll be losing this low, okay, and the next low is this low here, okay, and you can see that that low ties up bang on with this 0618, okay. So for me, if you start losing the 050, your next target is the 0618, okay. It would be nice to see some sort of relief here and start to pick up, and actually this is the low, okay, and basically you've got an even higher ascending level of support, okay. It'd be nice to see that, but I think with the way that the market's looking coming into the weekend, potentially you could see some sort of relief bounce here, but then I think a further push down to that 0618 area, okay. So do keep that in on your charts, and it would be nice to see that pullback, because as I said, Dome's coming up in this large wave one, potentially you've got this ABC to support, looking for your continuation and your retest of resistance above. It's literally that simple, okay. Worst case scenario, as I've said, if you do start to come down and lose this 0618, okay, these are your final two targets, okay. If Dome starts to do something like this, okay, comes down here, hits its head on this resistance and starts retracing lower than the 786, okay, and closing below 0.00170, for me you're looking just to retrace straight back down to where you came from with this support down here, okay, and potentially you've just created a big reversal wave looking for the continuation of the trend to the downside, okay. But that hasn't happened yet, okay. I'm trying to show you the data that's in the charts right now. Potentially you are in this A, B, and right now we're going through this long drawn out C wave, looking for a higher level of support to get our continuation back up to resistance, okay. And as I said, many projects have already done so within the space, and Dome is just a bit lackluster and lagging behind at the moment. But if it was to occur, I keep saying to you guys, you'd be in some sort of ascending triangle, ascending level of support, looking to come up and eventually break through resistance, okay, at 0.00305, which is our current local high. And if you do see that, that is your confirmation signal, okay, that basically you're starting to get out the woods here. So yeah, I mean, as in regards to updates, guys, that's the best I can give you. I'm still in the same targets, okay. It's retracing back down to where I would like to see it find support, and at the moment, as I've said previously, okay, look, right now what you're doing, trading view is moving very funny today, is you're coming back down to the previous low right now, which is here. You came up, okay, you got rejected, and you've retraced back down to this low for support, okay. So if you start to see if we start to see a close below 0.00210 today, do expect to come down, and I said that 0618 area was down here, didn't I? Okay, at this low, do expect to come back down to that low again, just to get that on the charts for you with the fibs, okay. If you do start losing this current low, look for this low, okay, because you're losing the 050, okay, you're losing this price, and the next price target for me, okay, once you've lost that, is this low down here at 0.00193, Okay, so again, get this Fibonacci on, look for these areas of support, and essentially because you'll be coming up and you could potentially be forming a higher level of ascending support. And at the same time, you can see here, look at the stock RSI, look at where you are in the floor. Okay, we're at the same place we was back here, okay, which was the low that we put in on early September. Okay, so basically what's happened is you've come up, you've had this impulsive wave. Okay, you've come up, you've had this impulsive wave. You've come back down for a correction. Okay, you've come back down for a correction, and right now you're in the floor. Okay, so potentially this area is where our low could be, where you start to see that bounce back up. Okay, and this is where you start to see the stochastic RSI also come up as well. Okay, so fear never feels like opportunity, guys. Okay, and as I said, okay, you had this impulsive move up to the upside. Okay, we had a nice move up of, it was I think about 110%, and from that you're retracing, basically looking for a higher level of support. You've come back down roughly 30, potentially we could come down about 35%. Okay, now that level, as I've said, you're looking for support to bounce off of ascending support here. Okay, and you're looking basically for this A, this B, this C wave completion, higher support, breakout, retest the EMAs. Okay, once you start getting above the EMAs and retesting these EMAs, this is where potentially you're going to get that squeeze into the corner of this ascending triangle. Okay, and once these EMAs come in together, okay, this is where Everdome will make a decision, either to get rejected and retrace, okay, or start to come up and break through resistance at this high and march on to higher highs. Okay, guys, so that's a quick update for you today on Everdome. Not much has changed really on the daily time frame. If we look at the 4 hour, if we look at the 4 hour here, okay, I've said to us many times before as well, okay, that these lows are our current support. Okay, right where we are now, you can see we're in the area of support. Okay, if we do start to lose these lows, okay, the support line right here, okay, you can see I said that potentially before we was in some sort of descending triangle, I think on the 4 hour time frame, where you've got this resistance line, you come down for support, you come up to resistance, you come down for support. Right now, if we do get a bounce and fail to break above this on the 4 hour, okay, get this trend line in. If we fail to break above it and keep hitting our heads on it as resistance, do look for that short opportunity. Okay, do look for a short on the table, at least down to that 0618 target, which we've been talking about, which I think is this low here. Okay, that's a minimum. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, from Chart Nerd TA, have a great day and peace out.